What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the garage here. I am Tyson with Garage Life RC, and I've been having these issues with losing my rear drive shaft. So what I decided to do was today I'm going to put in GPM Racing CVDs. Hopefully that solves all the issue completely for us. As you can see here, I got the M2C Racing hub extensions with the 17 mil nuts. I have the M2C motor mount along with the center differential mount, and I have the M2C Racing chassis that I installed in the last video. Running Garage Life RC bumper and wing mount, Basher Queen carbon fiber shock towers, and this thing has been an absolute beast with these upgrades. Absolutely, it's been an animal. But the one thing that I've had happen on the last couple of bashes is I keep losing this rear drive shaft. I've put the washer in there. I've done a few different things to try and rectify the issue, and nothing is working. So my way of rectifying the issue was to get CVDs to put in there all the way through, front and back CVDs, and I'm hoping that that'll help us with our issue. So we have these GPM Racing ones, and I'm hoping they're going to fit with the M2C hubs. I don't know why they wouldn't, but you never know. So we're going to open these up and get them installed right now. So realistically, to install something like this, the stock front Traxxas ones work too. They're 22 bucks a piece. These were 44, so realistically the same price. I think GPM is probably a little stronger than Traxxas. So here you can see these. I mean, they look pretty nice. If everything holds up, they should be great. So what we're going to do, you take out the tie bar here, you take that one screw out. You can pull your drive shaft out. Mine's already out because guess what? I didn't have one. It got lost. We're going to get the grub screw out of the inside. I believe it's a 2 mil. Let's find out. And then we'll grab our pliers or a shock shaft tool, however you want to do it. I use a shock shaft tool mainly because I have one. So I can. If you don't have one, you can grab onto this with pliers, loosen up the grub screw, take out the grub screw. The grub screw out, your pins, and this is the same for stock Traxxas ones too. Your pin will come out. Pull this off. There we go. So that's off, and now I should be able to push this out. It's a good time to check your bearings. And clean them. So I'll just pop this outside one out, kind of clean it off, spin it. Seems good. Push that back in. Slide this GPM one through. Put the bearing back on, because I pushed out with it. Make sure to slide this up into the truck. Then we're going to go back on with this. A little tight, but not bad. We're going to slide our pin through. Make sure it goes all the way through. And then we're going to put our grub screw back in. I still have Loctite left on mine, so I'm not worried about it. I don't worry about making... These ones seem to just get so tight, and I don't really care if they're super tight or not. I mean, realistically, can you lose one? Yeah, you can lose one. Or you can do like that. I just twisted off and shattered an MIP tip. Shattered right in there. So that's kind of part of what you get when you're doing power tools. Things like that. Definitely do happen. So I will just grab a different one real quick so I can finish up this job. So now we have one in one side over here. We got we can put this back on this side. And kind of hand tighten those because they strip out so easy. So now I got the other side, and I got to get the scrub screw out. So we're going to grab that, loosen it by hand. I think hand is the only thing I can do right now because I think I lost my, I don't think I have another size for the power tool. Push this out. So now I got 2 cups. Just going to kind of look at the bearings, feel them, see if everything feels okay. And pull the O-ring out of this side because it still has one in there. Grab my other GPM. Slide it in there, put it up in the diff, slide this back on, our hub extender, put the pin through, and you can see how fast this was to do. To do 2 rear CVDs, it really doesn't take long. Throw that on. Tighten it up, put this in, grab the screw for it, and there we will have it. Now I do have a lot of new parts for the Sledge that I can do and show you how to do. I have some M2C hinge pins. I have different colors of stuff. I have a new body that I'm going to paint. So maybe we could do a live build together if you guys are interested in that. We can do a live build together. You can tell me what color you guys want and where you want it, and I'll do it. But for now, we're back to driving. We're back to bashing. We got the GPM CVDs in the rear. I don't think we're going to have any issue with these ones. They're definitely not going to pop out. They barely move. And so if I compress all the way even a little bit, it's about the same movement. I don't think we're going to have an issue with that. So pretty good setup here we got going, and I think the Sledge is going to be pretty darn hard to beat as a basher for me. So thanks for checking this video out, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Comment down below. Leave a thumbs up and a comment if you're so inclined, and I will talk to you guys all again very soon. We'll do some hinge pins on this guy yet with M2C, and we'll get a new body painted up for it, and we'll be out bashing again in no time. Thank you all for checking this out. Have a great rest of your day.